There we go. There we go. What's going on, YouTube? We got IG and YouTube here. So today, really what I'm talking about is should you be using MCT oil for energy for my fat adapted people, okay? Because I know everybody's MCT oil, you know, they're getting it in. First of all, before I go into that, a few of you have been asking me about that 50% off deal that I did. Like I told you all, YouTube, you probably don't know. Like I told you on Instagram, I'm taking my last 10 clients for the rest of the year because I'm getting married, honeymoon. I got some speaking engagements in December. I'm not going to be able to take any more clients till January 2019. So what I did was I took 50% off to get everybody who was resting on their laurels. I think that's the right saying. Who was, you know, sneaking and like, I don't know if I should do it. The 50% motivated them, okay? So they got in, but I still got 2 slots open left for those of you who've been asking, do you have any slots open? Do you have any slots open? I got 2 more. 2 more. So you can wait if you want. The only reason I got 2 more because I actually got 4 people who are kind of, they BSing. I don't want to say it, but they BSing, okay? So they waiting. They're like, I'm like, all right, go ahead. I'll see you in January because you're going to work with me. It's inevitable. If you are vegan, eventually you are going to work with me. If you're vegan and you know me, it's inevitable. 9 times out of 10, if you are vegan and you are not a trainer or nutritionist already, which half of them work with me, you are going to eventually work with me. It's just a matter of time. So you can pay full price or you can pay half price. All right, so let's get this thing rolling. Let's see. But if anybody has any questions about that, just DM me, hit me up. That's how we can get this thing rolling. Health Ranger talks about heavy metals and the vegan protein too. That's what's up. I like the Health Ranger. And there's a lot of heavy metals in the vegan protein. One way you can tell that before I get started, if any of you have ever used a protein like shake, and when you dip it in and you notice the protein starts like, it runs from the scoop. It's like shooting out from the scoop. Think about that. Okay. Does that sound like heavy metals or not? Okay. So there's some kind of charge in that protein shake. Okay. And I'm probably going to be one of the first guys to do it. Not unless one of y'all steal the idea, which is fine. But I'm more than likely, I'm going to go get a really powerful magnet. And I'm just going to take protein shakes and I'm going to start just dipping the magnet in the protein powders. And if the protein powder starts collecting up to that magnet, then we know what's up. Okay. Super simple stuff y'all could use at home. Get you a powerful magnet, dip it in your protein powder. Now, and I don't even suggest touching it. Don't touch the protein powder. So if the protein powder is right here, just hover it around the protein powder and watch the protein come up to it. All right. So that's what I would suggest doing just for a little home study. Okay. You want to see you got heavy metals in your stuff. That's the best way to try it out. All right. What's going on, everybody? I'm getting a lot of love in IG. What's up? What's up? See more heavy metals. All right, magnetic. I have to try that magnetic trick. Yeah, try it out. I like doing home studies like that too. Love it. So let's get down to the MCT thing. I got this question earlier from one of my clients. They hit me up in the walkie-talkie and it's like, hey, should we be doing MCT oil for energy? And I said, that's something that a lot of people aren't really, I don't know anybody who's talking about the differences and why they should be doing the MCT oil or not. So somebody just asked, what do you suggest for more energy? So this is what we're going to do. What's going on, Ace? Ace Boogie. So a lot of people don't realize what they're asking me when they actually ask the question. So energy is within you. 9 times out, if you got body fat, which all of us do, okay, if you're alive, you got body fat. If you have body fat, and if you're trying to lose body fat, for my people who are trying to do the weight loss journey, that is stored energy. Literally, that's what fat is. It's stored energy. So if you're trying to lose fat, don't you want the energy that's in your stomach to be used instead of putting external energy in? Think about that for a while. Okay. So this is kind of the question that I brought up in the group because she asked the question, one of my clients asked the question in the actual group. And I wanted to let the group know, like, hey, most of you all are trying to actually get the stored energy in the body to go away. So with that being said, we don't want to be putting too much external energy in. So what we need to do, not told them the same thing. One, we need to stop cheating on our diets. Okay. So if you, and these are for my fat adapted people. Okay. So if you're fat adapted and you're trying to take MCT oil, then it will give you energy because it goes directly into the bloodstream. Yes. However, this is usually for those skinny people, those athletes, those triathlon, people who run triathlons who are fat adapted. They take exogenous ketones and MCT oil. That's usually for them. Okay. And these articles don't tell you that. Why? Because they're trying to sell you some MCT stuff, right? Think about that. So guess what? If they are trying to sell you something, okay. What's up, Dory? We got to do another live together. If they're trying to sell you something like an MCT oil or powder, or because they do have MCT powders or exogenous ketone, then they're just telling you it's good for energy. It's good for energy. However, if you are fat adapted, you're sticking to your diet and you're not doing anything, too crazy. Your ketones are present. You're fat, you're running off of fat. That's all the energy you need. How do I know? Well, first of all, look at me. See how much energy I got right now? Most of the time you can hear it in my voice. You can see it in my mannerisms. I always have energy. Why? Because I'm fat adapted and I'm powered by the fat, internal fat, not external. Exogenous, endogenous. Okay. I'm not taking in too much fat so my body can run on the stored fat. This is why I can fast for days and still have all this energy, because you have stored energy. Okay. You too. All right. You have stored energy. So this is why I try to tell a lot of people to be careful what you read. Okay. Now, what's some of the ways you can kind of get knocked off that energy train? If you go in and give your body a few more carbs than you should have, or different type of carbs, okay, some more simple sugars, then you might be in trouble. Okay. Let's see. Yeah, but I can't put on fat. Never over 15% fat. Well, my friend, don't say that too loud, because a lot of people in here might get you. But no, seriously though, if you're one of those people who have, a problem putting on fat, or you have a problem gaining weight, then yeah, MCT it up. But for those of you, most of my clients are looking to lose weight, especially because they're vegan. And I laugh every time I say this. And I get at least 10 messages a day now of people saying, I went vegan, I gained 10 pounds. I went vegan, I got fatter, my stomach got bigger. I went vegan, I went plant-based. Some people even say I went plant-based and my stomach got bigger. Okay. So this is why I had to make this necessary for the people who are looking to lose that weight that they got coming in the door. They feel great. Oh my God, I feel amazing internally. However, it's not working for me externally. I'm not looking the way I want to look, because people think vegan diet and they go, okay, I'm not eating any junk, I should just lose weight. It's not how it works, unfortunately. Okay. Let me see what we got coming in. All right, I'm gonna answer some of these questions. Let's see. I'm an athlete though, dancing martial arts. Oh, that's why you don't lose no weight, or that's why you can't gain no weight. I stay energized and not eating anything until after 3 p.m. That's how it's done. That's how it's done, baby. That's what I'm talking about. Let's see. Eating chips and Beyond Meat burger. Huge in Canada. Amongst vegans. It makes sense. Chips and Beyond burger, because it's comfortable. You know what I mean? Look, fit my fit vegans over here, too many carbs. They know what's up. But a lot of people don't, for some reason, they don't make that connection. Oh, but these are vegan carbs. I shouldn't be gaining any fat. I shouldn't be holding on to, fat. I'm just eating vegetables and fruit. Well, what people don't realize is, and this is what I try to stack the chips so I show people, and where they're coming from. Most people think because they go vegan, they eat fruits and vegetables, that everything that ever happened to them goes away and they start with a fresh slate. It's not how it works. If you got standard American diet, if you got standard American diet issues coming into veganism, then that's going to carry over even with fruits and vegetables. A lot of times. I see it all the time. And then I get some of these, I call them bullies, but they don't really bother me because, I fight bullies. But I see these bullies all the time in the vegan community who come over And they talk about the vegan keto people, me especially, and they're like, oh, that's crazy. If you just eat fruits and vegetables, you'll be okay. And I go, well, you don't understand science. I get it. One. Two, you have never been fat. Usually these are people who were skinny, going vegan. They always been skinny. Okay, kind of like my family right here who's talking about, they can't gain weight, can't get over 15% body fat. These are the vegans who are talking crap and they have no idea what they're talking about. They come over and they're like, oh, insulin is not the issue and this and that. And I go, wait a minute. Most of these vegans, and this is what y'all have to be careful about, because a lot of y'all go to that Google machine, all right? I call it the Google machine. A lot of y'all go to that Google machine or YouTube and you watch or read something that was made by a skinny person who's always been skinny, who never had to lose fat, who never had insulin resistance, and they teach you how to go vegan their way, okay? I.e. the banana girl, okay? I ain't gonna talk too much crap about it, but you know how many clients I got that followed the banana girl? And they're like, that diet made me gain 20 pounds. I know. Yeah. Because you ate bananas and guess what? You had insulin resistance or insulin issues, okay? So these vegans who are teaching you how to go vegan, you got to be careful, okay? Not only is it just were they skinny or not, but what race are they? Because I can tell you now, all right, you're dealing with somebody who's worked with 1,000 people, at least 1,000 clients, versus somebody who's might have worked with a couple people, mom and dad. I've seen so many times that, a Caucasian can eat more calories than someone who's of an African-American descent, okay? Black, Nubian queen, whatever you want to call it. We tend to have to take in even less calories. And as a matter of fact, that's a minority thing, period. Because I've seen Mexicans or the Latin community, same thing, okay? So the minorities may have to take in less calories than, a Caucasian, someone from a Caucasian descent. So, who are we talking about? Who's teaching you these things? Are they diverse or are they just somebody who's teaching you what worked for them? That's what we have to ask ourselves. Because I don't just teach you what worked for me. I have many different ways that I can approach this thing, and I'll hit you from each corner. So we got to remember these things. Let me read through some of these things. Let's see. Bad eating habits. Went vegan and lost 115 pounds. That's what's up. That's good. That's what's up. Fact, they don't understand each person has a different body type. Exactly. That's what a lot of people don't understand that. Let's see, what you recommend for us to eat vegan protein? Sounds like you're just asking what kind of vegan protein. To be honest, okay, for a long time, even I got away from the synthetic vegan proteins. So I would load up on a half a cup of pumpkin seeds, a half a cup of hemp seeds. Sometimes when I was bulking, I would do a whole cup of each. I throw them in a big smoothie, okay? Throw them in a big, fill the whole blender up type of smoothie. And this is before I even dibbled and dabbled with the keto thing, okay? Because I was high fat, low carb, but I wasn't keto when I first went vegan. I was just trying to get in protein, so I was doing a lot of nuts and seeds. But then I got a little hip, and I was like, okay, well, I started getting bullied. Why aren't you eating carbs? So I was like, okay, and this was 9 years ago. Why aren't you eating carbs? Fruits and vegetables. So I said, well, let me try the fruits and vegetables. So when I was trying to get protein through the fruits and vegetables, I would throw the seeds in, okay? Then I'd come in and have a banana or two with it. Then I put a date or two in it with some, almond milk, whatever type of nut seed milk that you want to do. And that's kind of how I would get my protein. And if I needed to, I'd do 2 of those a day. But what I noticed over time is that my body was more receptive to those type of proteins, so much so that I didn't even need what I was trying to actually get, which was like 200 grams of protein. Even now today, I'm surviving on, 100, sometimes even 80 grams of protein. And I keep a really good size, 215. I stick around this weight. I'm still, I can still bench press all the weight I need to bench press. I can still dip my body weight plus 135 pounds. I'm still doing my pull-ups with an extra 90 pounds with me. I'm still deadlifting 500 pounds. So all of these things are in place, okay? And as a matter of fact, I got stronger doing this. So it works, okay? And it's not just for me. I've done this multiple times with lots of people. It works because the protein is more bioavailable. Also, so I'm looking at this. Yeah, you can do quinoa, chickpeas, chia seed. Any seeds, nuts, most of your grains, especially if you soak them, soak sprout. Make sure you cook them right. Maybe throw them in a little pressure cooker, help cook them better. Those are some things that you can get in for protein. Most people don't realize you don't need as much protein as you think. Let's see. Thank you so much for your recommendation. Of course. Coco, what's up? I ain't seen you in forever. Let's see. I think I saw something else on here. I'm hella skinny. How do I gain weight? Hey, you need to start eating. That's the first thing I tell people. You need to eat. You need to eat. Most people who say I'm super skinny and I can't gain weight, two things are going on. And I'm going to say this and I got to go because actually I got a client video chat after this. I'm going to say this. One, most skinny people, and this is like 90%, they come to me. I say, how much you eating? We trying to get big. You must be eating big, right? They're like, yeah, I'm eating big. How much is big? They're like, oh, yeah, and this will be like a 160-pound man. Oh, yeah, I'm eating like 1,800 calories. I'm getting it in. You eating 1,800 calories? I got 135-pound women eating 3,000 calories. What we talking about here? What's going on here? So that's what I mean for my skinny guys. You gotta eat. Okay. I didn't get all of this just eating 2,000, 3,000 calories. Like for a while, I ate 5,000, 6,000 calories a day. Okay. So you gotta eat up. What I recommend young teenagers fast? No. I wouldn't start until about 17, 18, to be honest. Maybe even later than that, especially if they're playing sports. They need to eat, and they need a balanced meal. Don't do keto, don't do high protein, don't do high fat. They need a balanced approach, okay? Balanced fats, carbs, proteins. But this is what I suggest for my skinny people. And then on the other side, what I'm noticing, and I notice this on the people who are trying to lose weight and people trying to gain weight, they become sensitive or they become non-sensitive to their diet. So for instance, if you are eating 2,000 calories, I don't know, and you're trying to lose or gain weight, I don't care which one it is. If you're eating 2,000 calories, we'll say that. If you're eating 2,000 calories right now and it's working, you're like, oh, I'm gaining weight, or oh, I'm losing weight at 2,000 calories. In about 2-3 weeks, that's going to stop. Maybe even 4. You might be lucky. It's going to stop. Why? Because you have what we call homeostasis. The body's always trying to find that. Homeostasis. Where we at? So when you take something down, the body's like, oh, that's where we're going. Boom, lock it in. Which means if you did 2,000 calories to lose weight, the body goes, okay, ding, we're going to stay at 2,000 calories. Now this is your maintenance zone. This is no longer a calorie deficit. It's a maintenance zone now. So you keep doing that same 2,000 calories with the same workouts. Guess what? You get the same result. Nothing. You stay there. Okay. And what I notice is people who try to lose fat, they continue to chase that calorie thing. So they're like, okay, go 1,800, go 1,600, go 1,400. Oh, increase your cardio. And what happens is you're doing 2 days or 2 workouts a day, eating 1,200. Some people eat 1,000 calories. You're working out twice a day, 5-6 times a week. And guess what? You've plateaued. I know. It sucks. Now, why have you plateaued? This is called the law of accommodation or homeostasis, where the body has met you where you landed, okay, where you are. You have to resensitize the body, okay? I'm going to drop this nugget on you. I got to go. So to resensitize the body, what do you have to do? This is actually what we're talking about tonight. You have to upregulate your calories at least for a day or two. Or I'm sorry, a day or two, for a week or two, maybe even a month, depending on how long you've been doing that. So what that does is you are going to take your calories up. So if you were at 2,000, you need to go back to 2,500, maybe even 3,000. Sit up there for a while. Sit there for about 2 weeks. You are going to gain weight. For my people who are trying to lose weight, going up to resensitize your body, you're going to gain weight. That's just how it works. Okay. But if you're doing it right, if we're losing 15, 20 pounds, okay, and then you resensitize your body and you gain 5, the original weight was up here. It's okay. So you lost 15, you gain 5 back. That's still a total of 10 pounds. You go back in after those 2 weeks. If you lose another 15, you come back up 5. we're down a total 20 pounds. And if you keep doing that, you'll go down. It's like taking 5 steps and 1 step back. You take 5 steps, take 1 step back. You're still making steps forward. That's how we have to do it. If not, you are going to hit that bottom and you're going to plateau out. And I know people, I've seen people in the gym for years looking the same way. And it's because they are sensitive. They're busting their butt. They're in there, just grinding it out for an hour or two. You can tell they got their little snack packs with them. They're eating the way they're supposed to eat. And guess what? They're not making any more progress. They made a little progress first week or two, maybe even first month or two, and then it shut off. And it's because, first of all, a lot of people don't know about this thing, and they don't know how to do that. So, people, I even get clients, they're with a professional, and some of my clients are like, oh, I gained 5 pounds. I go, you lost 30. That 5 is okay. Give me some time. We'll go back down. Just, trust the process, baby. Got this. So that's what's going on. But it is almost 7 o'clock here in Nashville, Tennessee. So I gotta go. All right, I gotta go. I got my clients getting ready to come in on our private chat. So I love you all. Thanks for coming out, hanging out with your boy. If you got any questions, of course, DM me, hit me up in a private message. I got 2 spots left. Like I said, if you're vegan, you're going vegan, and you're not a trainer, even some of the trainers, eventually you're gonna work with me. So for those of you who have been thinking about it and want to take advantage of that 50% off, hit me up in the DM. I got 2 spots left. After that, I'm getting married. I'm only focused on the marriage and the honeymoon. Okay, so I'm not taking no more clients until 2019. Outside of that, love you all. Talk to you soon. Peace.